Hello everyone. In this session, we will learn about a new chapter that is area related to circle, which includes introduction and exercise 5.1. First, we shall know about the definition of some of the basic terms in circles. A circle is nothing but a collection of all the points in a plane and are at a fixed distance from plane. Or a circle is a locus of a point which moves in a plane in such a way that its distance from a fixed point is always remains the same. So this is the basic definition of a circle. Next we shall know about a radius. Radius is a line segment joining the center and any point on the circumference of the circle. In this diagram, OP is the radius of the circle. A circle divides the plane on which it lies into three parts: the interior of the circle and exterior of the circle. Let us know about arc. A piece of a circle between 2 points is called as arc of a circle. There are two arcs, major arc and minor arc. You can see here the portion PQR is called as major arc and the portion PR is called as minor arc. Next, we shall know about segments, major segment and minor segment. The region between the chord and either side of the arc is called as segment of a circle. Here, the smaller portion is the minor segment and the larger portion is the major segment. Sector, the region between two radii joining the center to the end points of the arc are called as a sector. Here you can see the empty space, so that a region is said to be sector. One is minor sector and the one is major sector. The distance covered by traveling around a circle is its perimeter or a circumference. So the circumference is given by the formula 2 pi r. The following are some of the important points to remember. A minor sector has an angle theta subtended at the center of the circle, whereas the major circle has no angle. The sum of arcs of major and minor sector of a circle is equal to circumference of a circle, and the sum of the areas of major and minor sectors of a circle is equal to area of a circle. The boundary of a sector consists of an arc of the circle and then two radii. Here the important formula is given by A is equal to theta by 360 into pi r square. This is the formula for sector angle theta. So this is the formula which we have to remember. That is theta by 360 into pi r square, area of a sector. The first problem of exercise 5.1. The radii of two circles are 19 centimeter and 9 centimeter respectively. So here we know that the radii of two circle, one is radius of one circle is 19 centimeter and the radius of the second circle is 9 centimeter. Find the radius of a circle which has a circumference equal to the sum of the circumference of other two circles. So here we have to find out the radius of one more circle. We know the formula for circumference of a circle. Circumference of a circle is given by 2 pi r. But here the sum of the circumference of two circles is equal to the circumference of the third circle. So circle 1 plus circle 2 is equal to circle 3. So the circumference of circle 1, that is 2 pi r1 plus the sum of the circumference of the second circle, that is 2 pi r2, is equal to 2 pi r3. So here 2 pi is common. So I will be taking common here 2 pi into remaining r1 plus r2 is equal to 2 pi r3. So here 2 pi and 2 pi get cancels. So remaining is r1 plus r2 is equal to R3. We know the values of R1 and R2. So R1 is 19 plus R2 is 9. So finally, we got the value of radius R3 as 19 plus 9 is equal to 28 centimeter. I hope you understood this. Let us do the second problem of 5.1. The radii of two circles are 8 centimeter and 6 centimeter respectively. Here, the radius of two circles. One is R1 8 centimeter and R2 6 centimeter. Find the radius of the circle having area equal to the sum of the areas of two circles. In previous problem, the circumference of the two circles were equal to the third circle, whereas here we need to find out the radius R3 by taking into consideration that the areas of circle 1 and circle 2 is equal to area of circle 3. We know that the formula of area of a circle. The formula for area of a circle is equal to pi r square. So area of circle 1 we can take it as pi r1 square plus area of second circle as pi r2 square, which is equal to area of the third circle, that is pi r3 square. Here pi is common, so I will be taking pi common here. The remaining will be r1 square plus r2 square is equal to pi r3 square. So here pi and pi get cancels. The remaining will be r1 square plus r2 square is equal to r3 square. R1, the value of R1 is 8. Since it is R1 square, we have to write 8 square plus R2 is 6. So we can write it as 6 square is equal to R3 square. 8 square is equal to 64 plus 6 square is equal to 36 is equal to R3 square. 64 plus 36, which is equal to 100, is equal to R3 square. But we need to find out the value of R3. So I am shifting this square to this side. So when we shift a square, then it will become a square root, that is square root of 100. So R3 is equal to 10. Square root of 100 is equal to 10. So 10 centimeter. So this is the value of R3. I hope you understood this. Moving on to the third question. So here the third question, the figure depicts an archery target marked its 5 scoring from the center outwards as gold, red, blue, black and white. The diameter of the region representing gold score is 21 centimeter and each of the band is 10.5 centimeter wide. Find the area of the 5 scoring region. So we have to find out the area of each and every circle here. So first one is gold, then red, blue, black and white. So we have to find out the area of each and every color bands. So first we have to find out the area of gold. So here we know that the gold has a diameter of, since they have given the gold has a diameter of 21 centimeter. So the diameter of gold is 21 centimeter. So the radius will be 21 divided by 2. So which is also equal to 10.5 centimeter. We all know that area of a circle is equal to pi r square. Since so many squares are there, I will take the first radius as r1. So r1 square, so pi r1 square. So is equal to pi, we know that the value of pi is 22 by 7 into r1 is 22 by 2, 21 by 2, or else we can write it as 10.5. So I'll be writing 21 by 2 whole square. So therefore 22 by 7 into 21 by 2 into 21 by 2. So here 7 3s are and 2 11s are. So here we will get 11 into 3 into 21 whole divided by So by multiplication, we will get as 693 divided by 2. So area of gold will be equal to 346.5 centimeter square. So this is the area of gold. So next we have to find out the area of red. We can see here the entire red circle. If we want to get the area up to here, only up to here we need to find out. Okay, only this edge. So if we need to find out the area of this, from the entire area of red, we need to subtract the area of gold. So when we subtract from red to gold, then we will get the area of only red circle. So the second one is to find out the area of red circle. So they have given each and every band is 10.5 centimeter wide than the previous one. So if the previous one, the radius of the previous one is 10.5, then the next one will be 10.5 more than that. So radius will be 10.5 the previous one, whereas the newer one will be 10.5 more than the previous one. So 10.5 plus 10.5, you will get it as 21 centimeter. So here the area of red. So the area of red is pi r2 square, but if we want to get the area of red, we need to subtract it by the previous circle, that is the area of gold. If you want to get the area of red, then we have to subtract it from area of gold. So first one is 22 by 7 into 21 into 21 minus area of the previous circle. Area of the previous circle is 346.5. So we have to just write on that 346.5. So here 7 3s are. So we will get 3 2s are 6 and 3 2s are 6. 66 into 21 minus 346.5. So 66 into 21, we will get that is 1386. So 1386 minus 346.5. So next we have to subtract it. 1386 minus 346.5. Take a carry here. So here the area of red. So the area of red circle is equal to 1039.5 centimeter square. Since it is an area, we have to measure it by centimeter square. Still, we have to find out the area of blue, black and white. I hope you understood this. So up to here we have find out area of gold, that is pi r1 square, that is 346.5 centimeter square. So next is area of red, that is pi r2 square. You have to notice that the area of entire red, that is from here to here, this is the area of entire red, that is equal to pi r2 square 1386. But what we have find out previously was the subtraction of the whole red by the inside of the gold. So we are subtracting it. But in order to find out the area of blue, so we have to find out the entire blue, area of the entire blue, from which we have to subtract this entire red. So this is pi r2 square, that is 1386 centimeter square. So let us find out. So here the radius of blue will be, previously the radius of red was 21. So each and every circle will be 10.5 centimeter wide. So it will become 21 plus 10.5 centimeter wide, that is equal to 31.5 centimeter. So here we have to find out area of blue. So area of blue is equal to pi r3 square. So pi r3 square, that is 22 by 7 into, so r is equal to 31.5 whole square. So but we know that in order to find the area of only this part, we have to subtract the entire blue by the red area. So we have to subtract it by the previous area. So that is minus the previous area is 1386. So that is 22 by 7 into 31.5 into 31.5 minus 1386. So here we can take it out, that is 7 4s are 28, 0.75s are 35. So you will get 22 into 4.5 into 31.5 minus 1386. So area of blue is equal to, so 22 into 4.5 into 31.5, you will get 3118.5 subtract to 1386. So here the answer will be 1732.5 centimeter square. So this is the area of blue, which is this part. Whereas the area of the entire blue circle, if we consider that, that will be 3118.5 centimeter square. So next we have to find out the fourth one, that is the black section. Okay, the area of black circle. So area of black is equal to pi r4 square minus pi r3 square. We know that in previous the radius was r3, that is equal to 31.5, whereas in each and every case there will be 10.5 centimeter wide extra. So r4 will be 42.0, that is 42 centimeter is r4. So we will substitute this value to this pi r4, that is 22 by 7 into 42 square minus this pi r3 cube. Pi r3 cube is nothing but this 3118.5, that is area of the entire red circle. Okay, so we have to subtract this calculation with 3118.5. So 22 by 7 into 42 into 42 minus 3118.5. So 7 6 are. So here you will get 5544, that is 5544, that is 22 into 6 and 6 into 42. So the entire thing you will get 5544 minus 3118.5. Therefore we got area of black part or area of black circle, that is only up to here. The area of black part, the entire black area, the entire black circle area is equal to 5544, but only this part is considered as area of black circle, that is equal to 2425.5 centimeter square. So this is the area of the black circle. So one more circle we need to find out, that is the fifth part, that is the white part. So that is the area of white circle. So the previous area was 42, the radius was 42. So that is R4, and here R5 is 42 centimeter plus 10.5 centimeter wide, that is 52.5 centimeter is the radius. So area of white is equal to pi r5 square minus pi r4 square, that is 22 by 7 into 52.5 into 52.5 minus the area of the black circle is 5544, that is 5544. So next here 7 1s are 7 7s are 49.5. So you will get 22 into 7.5 into 52.5 minus 5544. So when you multiply that, you will get 8662.5 minus 5544. So 22 into 7.5, the entire answer into 52.5, you will get 8662.5 minus 5544. Therefore, the area of white circle, when you subtract it, you will get again 3118.5 centimeter square. So this is the area of the white circle. Understood? So at last we can write the entire answer, the area of all the circle. So first one, gold, is equal to 346.5 centimeter square, and second one, that is area of red circle, that is 1386 centimeter square, and third one, that is blue circle, that is equal to 1732.5 centimeter square. Next, fourth one, that is black circle, which is equal to 2425.5 centimeter square, and last is white circle, that is equal to 3118.5 centimeter square. So I hope you understood this. Moving on to the fourth question. The fourth question is the wheels of a car of diameter 80 centimeter each. So the diameter of a wheel of a car. So the diameter here given is 80 centimeter. So the radius will become 80 divided by 2, that is 40 centimeter, where I will convert this 40 centimeter into meter. It will become 40 by 100, so that is 0.4 meter. So this is converting centimeter into meter. Okay, so how many complete revolutions does each wheel make in 10 minutes? So they have asked, the wheel will be rotating, right? So the wheel will be rotating. So in 10 minutes, how many revolutions this wheel will make if the car is moving in a speed of 66 km per hour? So this is the question of it. Okay, so first we have converted the radius into meter. So the radius which is given in centimeter, we have converted into meter. Next we have to find out the distance if this wheel. Okay, so just consider the wheel. If I am taking it to a flat, the whole wheel I am just ripping it as a straight line, so that how much distance this wheel will take. So just one complete rotation of the wheel, how much distance it will take. So it will take, you know that wheel will be in a shape of a circle. So the entire circle, that is the circumference. So the one revolution we can take it as the distance. So the distance covered in one revolution, the distance covered in one revolution of the wheel. Okay, so the wheel is in the shape of a circle. So circumference of a circle is given by 2 pi r, that is 2 into 22 by 7 into 0.4. Okay, so if you multiply all the numerators, you will get 17.6 divided by 7. So this is the one complete revolution taken by a wheel, that is 17.6 divided by 7 meter. Okay, so next information they have given is the speed of a car. So speed of a car. So when the car is traveling at a speed, so at a speed has been doubled. Okay, so at a speed of 66 km per hour. So speed of a car is 66 km per hour. So one thing you have to notice, if you are taking meters, then each and every numericals you have to convert it into meter itself. If you are taking centimeter, then each and every what and all numericals will come in the problem, that you have to convert it into meter. Since it is kilometer per hour, so we have to convert this into meter per second. So convert it into meter per second. Okay, so 66 into, we know that 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. So if you want to convert into meter, kilometer to meter, then you have to convert it by 1000. So next, hour to second. So hour to minute is 60 minute, and minute to second is again 60. So 60 into 60 is 3600. Okay, so these are the conversion you have to make. So kilometer to kilometer to meter is 1000, hour to seconds is 3600. Okay, so next 0 0 2 zeros get cancels, so here 6 11s are 6 6 are, so here you will get again 2 3s are and 2 5s are, so you will get 55 by 3 meter per second. That is the same 66 kilometer per hour. If you are converting it to meter per second, it will become 55 by 3 meter per second. Okay, so therefore distance covered, next is distance covered in 10 minutes. That is distance covered in 10 minutes. So distance covered in 10 minutes is, we know the speed of it, that is 55 by 3 into 10 minutes. So 10 minutes, since it is in second, again you have to convert minute into second. So here, so when you multiply this, you will get 11,000 meter. So this is 11,000 meter. So finally you have to find out for 11,000 meter how many revolutions, that is the complete one round by a tire, how many revolutions the tire took. Okay, so number of revolutions. So number of revolutions car has completed. Number of revolutions the car has completed to cover 11,000 meter. Okay, so that is 11,000 divided by 17.6 divided by 7. If you take it here, you will get 11,000 into 7 divided by 17.6, that is 77,000 divided by 17.6. One point is there. If I am removing a point, here comes a 0, that is 1 0 extra here, divided by 176. Next you have to divide it. Okay, 77,000 divided by 176. First I will divide it by 2, that is 288s are, and here it will become 2 3s are 6 8 5 0 0 0. So here it will be 385,000 divided by 88. Next I will divide it by 4. So 4 22s are and 4 96250. So next 96250 divided by 22. Again I will make it by 2. 2 11s are and 2 48125. So the final thing is you need to divide this by 11. So when you divide it by 11, you will get a complete revolution of 4,375 revolutions. So this is the number of revolutions taken by a car wheel if it has to cover 11,000 meters. I hope you understood this. So moving on to the last question of this session, that is, tick the correct answer in the following and justify your choice. So if the perimeter and area are numerically equal, then the radius of the circle is. The question is, if the perimeter of the circle, if perimeter of circle and area of circle, if perimeter of circle and area of circle is numerically equal, then we have to find out the value of the radius. We know that perimeter of a circle is given by the formula 2 pi r, whereas area of a circle is given by the formula pi r square. Here r and r get cancels. The remaining will be 2 pi is equal to pi. Here again pi and pi get cancels. So one r will be cancelled here. So remaining is 2 is equal to r. That is, when perimeter of a circle and area of a circle is numerically equal, pi and r get cancels. It is r is equal to 2 units. The radius value will be 2 units. Therefore, the option A is the correct answer. I hope you understood this. This is the first session of exercise 5.1 of chapter area related to circle. If you have any queries or comments on this video, please comment me on the comment section. Thank you.